Hold on. No? Yes? Here we go. What about now? Thank you very much for the help. Are you Bomber in game? Are you Doom Death? Wait, how do I make the chat come back? What in the hell? I need you to stay on top at all times. I'm Doom Death. Doom Death, you are just our #1 support. I don't know how I'm gonna fit you on screen. Can I... Hold on. We are smart people. Hold on. #2, what up? Nice. We got 2 viewers. We got 3. What up, everybody? Yes. So this is the intro of the magic system. So, been kind of dark on it. Kato can finally watch the stream. Hey, what up, everybody? Stole a friend's account. Nice. So, this I think people have been asking about for years. We had a plan and we had to scrap those plans because life happens. Life happens and things don't go how you think they will. And you just, I wasn't going to lie to you guys and say, it'll be this way and that. I just said, it'll come soon. Just keep collecting the tokens, right? I mean, if you look at the Wizardry, this used to say, oof, please keep collecting magic tokens. Love Slaying Slayer. Like, that's all it said, right? Just keep getting them, okay? Because I knew that was the primary currency, okay? But before we begin, real quick, everyone, we're not going to do anything crazy, but just make sure, essentially what I forgot what I was going to say. It's Friday, right? End the day off, or end the week off with, good note. Make sure you're not forgetting anything. I know I always forget something, and then I'm like, Sunday night, I'm like, oh, crap, I was supposed to do that over the weekend. So, anyways, don't get distracted by the shiny things and the magic I'm about to show you. Don't forget that stuff. I know it's a random thing to hear from me, but still. Okay, so what is the magic stuff? The magic system, the magic everything. What is it? This is essentially, step 1 is going to be integration with Electroblobs. So there's many different Minecraft mods and plugins that, you can go ahead and use for wizardry stuff. A lot of the time they seem to be custom make it yourself spells, which is cool until you give that, to players, because I don't know if you guys have met yourselves. You all think that you should just kill everybody, and I tend to disagree, okay? So if I go ahead and let you guys make a lightning spell that can do 1 billion damage to everyone in 500 radius, that also heals you at 2.3 times 10 to the 27th hearts, not good, okay? Not good. I know that's excessive, but I don't really think I'm being too far from the mark on those numbers. But anyways, this is basically all of the wizardry stuff besides spells. We're not going to be going over a lot of this stuff in today's update, okay? For anyone that knows anything about the wizardry stuff, it goes down 2 branches. There's the altars that you have to go to, and the druids that you can go buy stuff from, okay? So today is all about altars. Also, if you look at them and you see them that they're called shrines, it's because every time you hear the word shrine, it's because I'm saying altar and you're clearly just wrong. That's the only logical conclusion. Also, I will go ahead and bring this up for anyone that goes ahead and continues with, or not continues, actually goes ahead and uses this, wizardry stuff. You will see that there's actually going to be these new wands that are out there. Okay, How do you know it's a wand versus a staff? Okay, Gandalf down there has a staff. He can shoot the whole blue orb thing. Here's an example. Okay. Blue orb. Bam. Okay. That is a staff. Okay. But this is a stave. Staff, stave, staff, stave. Stave just means it can be integrated with magic. You should be able to see that in the left, bottom left. It says empty slot. So if anyone's like, hey, I would really like to make a wand or a staff or a stave or whatever, you can do that. I will give you primal points or money, whatever your heart desires. Maybe it's the first texture that you make and you join the team, right? We've had people do that before. Here's how complicated it is. You can see there's a bigger texture in my hand that is 32 by 32 pixels. And then, also any sort of offer for like payment or anything else, joining the team is always 18 or older. People keep applying and apparently we're not clear about that. It's like, hey, we appreciate your love for the game, person, but you need to have a college and or a high school degree to work on this Minecraft stuff. Yeah, I heard that sentence. Moving on. So the other texture you have to make is 16 by 16. It's very, very tiny, okay, compared to the bigger one. And that's about it. This is the bigger one, 32 by 32. 16 by 16. Okay, you can make a Hobbit one, an Easterling one, a Gondor one, an Alatar one, a Palando one. I think we already have 2 of those, but I'm down for different versions. Whatever your heart desires. Anyways, hold on. I have to go look at chat. I need to pull it up. Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. 380 lightning tokens later, I can finally use them for a thing. Yes, you're going to be able to do a lot. It's going to be exciting stuff. So, there are foreign books and troll shops. Huh? Lorien, you mean, maybe? I don't know. So, let's start with just the different schools of magic, right? If you go ahead and do wizardry, you will see that we have base magic, necromancy, earth, fire, also known as pyromancy, ice, healing, lightning, sorcery. Okay? You can also see under each one, there's a new thing. For all of you, it's going to say untalented because you guys are, I can't swear on this platform, which is driving me insane, but you guys are plebs. Okay? You are plebs. That's the nicest way I can say it. Because look at me. I'm a starter ice mage. What are you guys? Look. 140 MXP until I'm an initiate. None of you ain't got nothing on me, okay? I'm basically Gandalf of the snow. I'm Snowdolf. Or Snow? Gan Ice? I don't know. Someone in marketing, let's go. Let's get that name out there. I want to claim on it before I get utterly eclipsed by the first person that finds a shrine, right? Because this is not that much XP, right? But let's go ahead and start off with base. Base is really just base, okay? It's just getting the player started. I don't know if we're going to hide anything behind ranks. We might do that in the sense of you will only, hey, see? Now talk to that dude. We can go, actually, let's go talk to him. Let's go watch. Let's go watch in the wild. Let's go see of what he can find. Did you know that in the 1.4 update that the polar bears will no longer die by the frost damage? Isn't that something beautiful? I don't know what this accent is, and it's changing. The lightning shrine, he says. Okay, allegedly, he says. Allegedly, I say. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue while this pleb continues. So the different schools, right? You can get MXP or magical XP, magical experience, whatever you want to call it, in any of those schools, okay? So if you want to be a sorcerer, you're really going to have to focus on sorcery, and I will talk about how that's actually achieved. But starting off with base magic, there's 2 really important parts. Magic tokens, which I know we have kind of gone over that word a few times, but magic tokens are the first tokens you earn, right? And then you can buy the first scroll, Magic Missile, the most basic scroll spell there is, okay? So we might go ahead and make that you can get that at Yokel, and then you can get every other one: ice, earth, water. Actually, we don't have water. I keep referencing water. There is no water magic. Don't know why. So if you have water tokens, keep a hold of those. We'll do something like that. That might just be an extra way to heal districts or something. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Or we just figure out how to add water spells, right? It'd be cool to make like, earthquake, but in the form of a wave. You know what I mean? Maybe we could do that. Anyways, not today. There is healing magic. So with the base token, you can use that at every single shrine. But as I've kind of been posting in dev chat, so for those that miss a stream, the plan is either before or after, we will try to make sure that there is, like, I will do overviews for, just what we're going to be going through and like what's kind of in the stream. I know you guys have been asking for so long of like, can you please add documentation? This is much documentation you're just going to get. You're going to have to piece some pieces together. I mean, I'm giving you puzzle pieces. I mean, it's also kind of in order, but beyond that, you're on your own. Okay, I hear an excuse to make wands. Yes, pyrotechnic. Reaper's Challenge. We're very chaotic. Yes, players are very chaotic. Find a shrine. I've found some before, unless they've been moved around shrines and some wizards. Yes. So now I will give 100 renown to anyone that can find the shrine in here that is different than the others. Obviously, they each have a different design, but they all follow a similar theme, and it might give you a hint as to what you need to do next. So, did you find it yet? Wait. Oh my god, why do I trust that a player knows where they're going? You got the chords, and you're going that way. I know where it is. I'll talk to you in an hour. Sorry, buddy, but I just... Anyways, how do you go ahead and get started with this stuff, right? Let's go ahead and start off with your realm spawn. Now, I know we said we're going to start off with realm districts and realm quests, but let's start off with what they kind of build up to. So this is the approachable realm spawn. Every single realm has a spawn. That's why they're called realm spawns. But here you have Exili. But today, oh my gosh, guys, we're actually not going to talk to Exili until about, the future. But here we have our Arcane Wanderer. And our Arcane Wanderer will tell you, do you know where any altars are? You go ahead and click on this, and he tells you exactly where they are. Son of a... When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Yeah, it's rough. Anyways, because I just spent a decent amount of time coming up with like witty play on words, right? Like I came up with a pirate rhyme, okay? And then there's just chords sitting there. That's just awkward. Anyways, well, it's okay. You guys have some fun. Have some fun, guys. If you guys are watching the stream, I'll give you a big ass hint. Go talk to the guys right now. Go talk to the guys right now, because it's not going to say those chords for very much longer. Welcome to Gandalf 2. Server still alive. I played like 2 years ago. Yes, my friend. We've been here for quite some time. The wizards, you aren't given the chords. Yes, but... Oh, the druids. Okay, I got you. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. So when you go ahead and talk to him, he will go ahead and give you the direct coordinates to an altar, which is just awesome. Very exciting stuff. Some would say just awesome. So let's go ahead and warp to the forest altar, because I'm going to cheat. So here I have been... really just testing the crap out of this. It is by no means done. I go ahead and tell you guys this, if you do find bugs, or you do find like errors, please post them as quick as you can and help, because like I will go fix the crap out of the spelling mistakes and the back button's not working and why does it mention roles in the title. All that stuff I will go fix. But if you want free renown, go screenshot it and put it in bugs chat, and then I will go back in bugs chat like, crap, okay. Yeah, you found that at 7:30. I fixed it at like 11:45. Yeah, you get this one. So if you post it, I can catch it. But like if you don't post it, I got nothing for you. You know, I've only found one of those shrines. That's the cool part. Like, so one of the things, right, is with Vexilli. Vexilli is absolute chaos. Okay, I know. I said we're not going to talk about him, but he's the greatest thing that's ever happened to us, right? He's the guy in charge of the banner quests. Okay, so the banner quests make it where you have to go to every different spawn. Okay, and if you go through every different spawn, guys, this title ladder, which again, if you guys don't know about, you need to get through. Like, I'm on 42. What does this give me? 10% extra renown every 5 levels in MCMMO. That's forever. I will get that forever. And do I want to spend 655 renown, or do I want 12 title tokens? Vexilli, the guy in every single realm spawn, will give you 8 title tokens for whatever level you're on. So I'm on common. It will only give me common. It will never give me a BS lower level, okay? It also won't give me a higher level that's unusable, right? We might have something else do that, but Vexilli is like, hey, you're on rare, here's rare. You're on heroic, here's heroic. You're on legendary, here's legendary, okay? But like, it's far more convenient if you start to put together 2 numbers. If every realm spawn gives me 8, and there are 95 realm spawns, 95 times 8 is how many title tokens? Huh. Anyways, so the next step of that is our Arcane Wanderer friends, okay? So there's roughly 8 altars. If there's 8 altars, 95 realm spawns is roughly 12 realms per altar. So, a second reason. Now, I really didn't care when Slayer was like, go find banners. I don't care about banners. But now, if you're going to go find the magical shrine, well, why not go talk to the other guy below? And when he goes, hey, I'm looking for a banner that's dark blue with a swan on it. And you're going to go, oh, you mean the one that I can tell is a swan from like this far away? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go take my free title tokens. Okay, thanks. You know what I mean? So, trying to make you guys double down with your time, okay? Second part about this. I am not against the community going ahead and making some sort of black market Excel document that has some sort of like linking of all the spawns to all the different locations. I sincerely don't care. We will go ahead and get into how I've kind of pivoted to us doing minor community goals. So that can be a black market one. As long as I don't see it, I don't have to do anything about it. Okay? I don't even know if it's punishable. I'd just be like, you kids. Dang. Oh, man. I snapped and Ents just spawned? Wow. I imagine that is what Jesus felt like when he was like, I can turn water into wine. I can just snap my fingers and make tree people. Also, yes, QED. That's direct correlation. Jesus to Ent people through me. That's, yep. That's called arrogance, guys. Don't be like me. And no, guys, I don't think any of what I just said is true. So, let's see. So I am at the, I teleported here, but it should go ahead and tell you a little bit more helpful information when you actually walk into it. Okay, you have found an altar. Use your magic tokens here. Also, ignore this. That will be there only until I remember to fix it, which could take forever. There's no back button on the Wanderers. Right now, copy paste that. Put it in Bugs chat. Give me your IGN. Boom, done. Boom, done. That's what, 100 renown? That's what we're doing for this kind of stuff. Or if you say, copy paste that, put your IGN, go, I don't want renown, I want shields, I'll throw like 2 wooden shields at you. You know what I mean? Like, or shards, or whatever. Just like, it just goes, you go bug, and then username, and then reward. You do that, I got you. So, I've come here, and I unfortunately can't use these magic tokens. I will go ahead and show you guys how to use a different one in the future, but it's pretty simple. Every single one of these altars starts off with these white crystals, essentially right here. Just this is the center one is a normal white crystal, and then you'll go ahead and right click on this. Oh great, hold on, it's on the hour. I don't know, we don't really have a sponsor, so I'm gonna go ahead and make one up. Trees. They grow everywhere. We love them. You love to see them. They are in Middle Earth. Trees are so awesome that they come with their own people in certain biomes. Come on down to Fangorn Town. Ah, crap. I can't show you where the shrine is. Come down to not Fangorn Town to go ahead and get yourself a tree person today. And oh, thank God, is this over? Cool. Sorry. That's our version of an ad because I don't know how to run ads on YouTube. If you guys have a biome you would like me to do an ad for, you just send me the biome and I will try. Okay, so the center of the altar is attuned to Necromancer. This altar requires Necromancer magic tokens now. Locate the floor blocks that require attunement with them. Luckily, I have Necromancy magic tokens. How do you guys go ahead and get them? Well, let's go to Wizardry. Go to View Magical Tokens. Let's go to Necromancy Tokens. You can see I'm an untalented Necromancer because I only have 55 MXP. I may have 5 MXP in the future, but who shall find out? I have 9 magical tokens, so I can go ahead... Oh, that needs to be more clear. It's supposed to tell you how many you have in your inventory and then how many you have stored. So I will fix that. So this isn't a bug, but this would fall under suggestion like, hey, I would like to be able to see how many magic tokens I have in my inventory and how many I have stored. That's not a bug, but I will also go reward that. That's just you being a good UI developer, or UX, user experience developer. So, yeah, go for it. But then I can go ahead and withdraw. So if I have 15, see, here it does it. I just need to make it, 9/15. Anyway, so I'm going to go claim that free reward. So let's go ahead and confirm one withdrawal. Boom, I just got another one. So then, please, do you mind? Okay, I right-click on this. The floor location is attuned to Necromancer. Check the center of the block once all 4 crystals are attuned fully. Well, I know they're not attuned fully, so let me just right-click it anyways. The center of the altar is attuned to Necromancer. These are the correct tokens, but the floor crystals require further attunement. So the idea is, and hopefully you guys will be able to test this as well. To Gandalf, I think I do, my friend. I think I might have removed you from the staff team as of late, which is not good that you were there for that long, but I appreciate the help regardless. And if you weren't on the staff team, I think I remember that city. Was it in the West Peak? Like, right up here? It's not very often I have a Gandalf that was... Oh, I was just placing banners. Huh. I don't know. My apologies for not remembering you, man. There's a lot of players in the server. I might, if you log on and you show me your build, it's probably still here. Might jog my memory. So, continuing with this, let's go ahead and hit our actual block. So the altar is too populated for attunement because I know you guys are just going to go ahead and bring your soldiers, which is just going to be awkward. So now that they're all dead, the altar brings forth its guardians. So as you can see, it doesn't know how to run a loop properly because it just spawned 3 guys in the exact same spot. That's awesome. Can you not do that? Oh, see, and there's a guy up there. So the mages are a little bit dumb in the sense that they don't know how to look down. Like, I don't think you understand what I mean by they don't know how to look down. It's terrifying. So I might have to go fix that a little bit. But yeah, they also do a little bit of team killing. But this really doesn't help you. The fact that you added the attunement, that's good. But like, okay, oh, they're not attacking me. I'm just going to go do this. Well, even if there weren't, or it's already too populated, right? But like, even if these guys weren't spawning zombies, these are necromancers, right? Even if it was spawning healers or sorcerers, it would still go say, hey, there's an evil mage here. You have to kill him first. So I'm going to go ahead and nuke these guys because I have the capacity, ability, and responsibility to cheat for good content. So I go ahead and kill this guy. As you can see, I get 0.5 magic XP. Oh my god, what's happening? feel like somebody just bought something. I really don't know what just happened, guys. I don't know if you just see, this is the spam I got. Someone bought something that's worth 14 Prima points, which is what, a Mithril Prima pack? Shield pack? Prima pack? I doth not know. Okay. So, as I go ahead and kill these guys, they have a different level of chance of stuff to drop, right? So as you can see, I have a +1 magic token, +1 necromancy magic token. So now not only can I go use this magic token here, but okay, like I said, if magic tokens are already spent here, they're only used once in the center, then I should probably go use them somewhere else. Okay, well, this is, again, not done. It's going to be more tied to Druid. But if we go here, we go to view spells, magic missile. Hold on. It tells you it's the spell level, and then it'll tell you its type. It's base magic, so it's not any surprise there. But that way you'll be able to buy not only the scroll, but you'll be able to buy the book. Okay, and then with the Druid, you'll be able to go ahead and buy the armor, the wands, and the components there. Now, how does this relate to rolls and wizards and stuff like that in the future? We'll talk about that in the future. This is all just about magic, okay? So, with that in mind, what else can you get from this kind of stuff? Because as you can see, I'm kind of just going up very slowly with this magic stuff, like really slowly. How do I go ahead and actually get more XP, quicker, better, faster, stronger? You know what I mean? A lot of it's going to be grinding this. Okay, so there's another aspect. Here's this, right? Magic missile. I hate trees. So magic missile. Let me do this. This book is like, here's what you guys would probably put together. What, did you just pay $140? What the fuck? Okay. How did I just click both buttons at the same time? By dropping my mouse. Okay, nothing of today makes sense. This is wild. I appreciate the crap out of you, Doom. Or, I'm assuming it was Doom. Jeez Louise. I don't even know what to do. We'll match that. I know we're already behind on other packs. I'll get a staff member to go ahead and run another pack for all of us. Thank you very much, Doom Death. Yeah, holy crap. Cool. That is going to go probably into advertising for next month, which is exciting stuff because they are working on stuff. I don't want to get you guys too excited, but it's good stuff. Okay, so continuing. When I go ahead and right click with this is from the base Electroblobs. It will tell you information about it and the mod. One thing of note, do not pay attention to the tier being like, novice and it being apprentice or initiate or whatever. Just our stuff counts for our stuff, this stuff counts for this stuff, okay? It just has different meanings. I will try to correct that where I can. I don't know if it's exactly possible. Hold on, I gotta fix this guy. They don't have, pick, no, hold on. Okay, so now when I go ahead and left click on this, it'll go ahead and say you found a magical spell book. This can be used as normal with Electroblobs. You're on title level 68. Dang, son. Electroblobs. Or turned into gain experience in magic and base magic. Okay, so I gotta fix this. This is really not that clear. But what I want to do is essentially give you guys two options. Either turn this book in for more magic tokens, maybe you need it, okay? Or turn in this book for XP. So if I go ahead and turn this in, I will get 5 XP, which is vastly more than like the 0.5, the 0.25, the 0.1 that I was getting, right? So like these books are very, very important. So what? Who? Oh, nice. See, people are already working on this stuff. So the cool thing about this is, if you start to put a few things together, right? Like I don't have. Let's go see if I can. I think it's still only like a 5% chance, so it's going to be pretty rare for this to happen. Okay, but let's go ahead and try to see if we. Oh my gosh, it's so terrifying when they do this. I might work in how to add like little bits of music or something like that, but I'm focusing on a lot of functionality. I don't know if you guys saw our stream a few weeks ago with Super Sam, the owner of History of Middle Earth, a different add-on, but they have their own magic altars, which, oh my gosh, it is just chef's kiss of like, that is what I see in my brain, and this is what comes out. Like, this is cool, and actually, to be honest, this isn't even from my brain. Imagine this all as stone. Okay, and then a guy named Sins Astro came in here and made all of the cool different variations you see. These ones right here. He did that. Every single one of these, okay? So it's like my brain only sees... I only see the matrix. I don't see, I don't know, all the paint, I guess. Yes. Hold on, let me go ahead and get this out there again. Okay. So, let's go ahead and go on a little bit of a... kill them! A little bit of a rampage. Womp, 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 womp. Okay, only magic tokens? Crap. Also, one thing of note, you guys will have to tell me if this isn't working for certain things. Now, I don't know if it's going to work on projectiles. I don't know if it's going to work on fire. The goal is to make it to where when these guys die. See? Boom, look at that. That's how you get tokens. But like guys, I know you don't want the way you can go ahead and get magic tokens right now, besides packs, is going to be through realm quests. I just took a look. It's not dropping them, so I need to go fix that, but that's going to be an after stream thing. So I know I just said like, we have everything, you can get it in game, but it'll be in there. But packs is right now is kind of like the primary way. What? Oh, you have to withdraw. Doom, can you go ahead and like DM me right now how many tokens I owe you? Yeah, can you go ahead and DM me right now how many tokens I owe you? Because I will fix that, but let me go ahead, 50 of each. Okay, still DM me. Just be like, hey, you owe me. Like, I will pin that to our own chat. Let me get done with this. I gotta keep the stream going, and then I'll drill down into bug fixing mode. But there should be a command. If Trapper's here, Trapper, there should be a command in /commands, right? Not /commands, in the commands channel in Discord that should manually be able to give him the tokens, okay? Or actually, technically, the system should work well enough that if you physically just give him the token objects, that should work. These should work. It really only, it only cares about this. Just give him 50 of these. That's the beauty of us having the mod now, is that when we have the certain item ID, I don't have to really worry about naming conventions. Like, I have to worry about naming conventions for, like, prized iron ingot, like this. I have to worry about that, right? But, like, the other stuff I don't have to worry about. Oh, yeah, so do him. Pester your liege lord, and have him give you what you're owed. Be like, you work for me now, bitch! Please don't talk to him that way. Trapper won't appreciate it. Anyways, so I unfortunately did not get a book of necromancy. Very, very sad news. But as you guys go ahead and do more of these mages, you will see that, there's going to be the sorcerer, the healer, the more and more and more. So once all of these floor blocks are done, okay, and also if this doesn't work and if it doesn't do certain things, stop, drop, and roll and come get me, okay? Don't keep breaking it, otherwise I'll just reset them, okay? And it's really not bad if we reset them. It just spawns more and more stuff. So once you have these floor blocks set up, okay, it'll then go to the pillar blocks, okay? The pillar blocks are going to be spawning different guys, okay? So if they spawn, it'll be harder guys with different spells, but the idea is that whatever the mage is throwing at you, okay, there's a chance that they will drop it, okay? So if you start fighting a mage that is throwing black holes at you, it's because they have black holes, or they are dropping black holes. Trapper, you're in this chat. Why are you not set? Yeah, get. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. I was like asking him to tell you. He's just sitting here. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's when you joined. I thought you were like in here just sitting. Okay, anyways, sorry, boss. What else? So that, oh yeah, we gotta actually watch our swearing. I know I'm the worst at this. I'm speaking to the choir. It's like calling the kettle black. That's the euphemism. So right now, I know this seems pretty basic, but this should go ahead and at least get you guys out there. If you guys can go ahead and remember this, you really cannot lose your main shrine, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that, because if you think about it, if you can't lose this shrine, maybe there's things in the future, right? Because if this spawns base magic stuff, and these guys spawn level 1 necromancers, and these spawn level 2 necromancers, and, excuse me, we've established there's like 6, 7 different levels of magic. How do you guys as magic users go ahead and spawn, level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, level mages? And the thing that I'm really thinking about is like once, like I'm going hard in necromancy, right? Like I've made it pretty far. And also this is not something crazy like every time you go ahead and do all 4 of these, it charges up 1 pillar and you have to do it again. No. It's just giving you an indicator of like where you're at, right? Nothing crazy like that. I did the math and I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to kill everyone and just waste all of their time. Just some of their time, an appropriate amount of time, right? So, yeah, I guess with the magic stuff, the next step is going to be how, there's going to be a set amount of different altars, but, it will have to be claimed by necromancy. It will have to be claimed by sorcery. So if you want there to be a sorcery level 4 mage that is throwing chain lightning at you with a chance of dropping chain lightning scrolls, I actually don't know if you can do chain lightning scrolls, or the chain lightning book so you can put it on your wand, then you're going to have to either go talk with those mages or go destroy them in tokens, right? Because you can't bring your troops. Because look at this. If I try to do this, right? Oh, I defeated all the mages. Okay, well, let's go ahead and add. Oh, right, 2 populated. And Fangorn is notorious for this. I know Fangorn actually might be the worst, right? Also, sorry, not Fangorn. This is Mordor. Now that I have you convinced. Yeah. So that's kind of the next step. So let me know how it goes. If you guys find any errors or glitches, please let me know. And then there's going to be, I've already made a list of what I call nice to haves. I don't know when these will be added, but right now you cannot actually assign yourself the title of like, I think we saw, for like necromancy. I'm like an untalented necromancer. I'm a newcomer mage. I'm a starter ice mage. You can't actually have these titles yet, and I think it'd be cool to go ahead and have them. Now, I don't know if we're going to go like crazy and do any sort of title ladder thing, or at least with these. I think the reward in and of itself will be just enough. And what I mean by that is there's 25 levels per each pathway, ice, storm, whatever. Each of these will have an unlock. They're not going to be equal every single time. So, for example, if the ice pathway has 22 spells, you're going to be unlocking an ice spell almost every level, right? But if we go down the sorcery route and only has like, I think it's like 12, right? It's going to be every other level, okay? And then how do we expand that to druids? Druids will again be your magic, like gear related stuff, okay? So if we go look up like ice mage. So this is all the ice mage robes, right? So there's more in the future. You might go, well, why is there different colors for the ice mage robe? What we made is that you can now have any robe and you will have the mana cost. So it's mainly used for roll gear, right? Just so we can make sure that people kind of fit whatever aesthetic. But it really doesn't make sense to go ahead and add that customizability and then restrict it behind rules that we've all sat down and agreed are not being fixed for the next few months, you know? So this is a way that we're going to go ahead and get it out for you guys. Now, again, a lot of people are going to go, wow, you made it where magic rules are kind of useless. It's like, well, yeah, because let's put it this way. If we are updating base magic by a factor of 17, right? Or plus 17, not factor 17, Jesus. Plus 17, we're probably going to upgrade magical rules by a factor of like plus 34. We're going to go that and crazy. Like it's going to be like what I really want to envision, guys, okay? There will be a difference between a Gandalf from someone that's just claimed the shields and a Gandalf who, like, yeah, they have the shields, but if you go look at them /wizardry, they're an archmage in every single thing. You know what I mean? This is not a Gandalf who just claimed it. This is a wizard who you all made the catastrophic mistake of letting him claim Gandalf. Like, you've sincerely messed up. So, and then, what's up? Hey, how's it going, Dafkus? How's your day? That is good. Also, Trapper, yep. Yes, cold here. Not good. Trapper, how was your day? Trapper! He's dead. Aragorn, what up? You're about to be just in time because we're about to go over to the ring material stuff. Yep. Oh, we're just going to go give him a sneak peek, right? So to finalize this, guys, I know it's not end-all be-all for the magic stuff, but it really should go ahead and put you guys on course. Like, talk to your factions, talk to your friends. Hey, what tree do we need, right? Now, remember, magic spells, we're going to try to tweak them. We'll try to add them. Stuff that we've talked about in the future. Like, we might add a version of the black hole spell that is only used for the role of Gandalf, right? I don't know why you put it on Gandalf, but whatever example it is, right? And that version of the black hole spell is like, you know, it can only be used once every hour. But it is like a tactical nuke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we would do that, but like, the point is, with control of the mod, we're going to have a lot more breadth with like the different types of spells. And we'll try to be clear when we're explaining that, right? So when you see Magic Missile, we'll come up with like Magic Missile Corrupted. And what that means is something. I don't know. But here are the ranks. The ranking system is currently linear until one of you heathens breaks the ranking system and I have to make it exponential, okay? Because for those that don't know, the ranking system initially started out with 8 ranks. And the most amount of experience you had to get was 13,000. Okay? I think we're up at like 400,000 right now. For Season 4, it's like 1.9 million. Like, it's going to be wild. I know you guys are going to break it, but that's the beauty of this. We do it once, and we go from there. So, yeah. I really, really cannot stress this enough. Figure out what tree of magic you want to go down. because like good luck doing this alone. Like you can do it alone, but it will take you forever to do it alone, right? Think about Dafkus and I. If Dafkus and I chose like necromancy, and Dafkus and I work on this when he's 5 hours ahead of me, right? Dude, whoever we're facing, you're done unless you have 2 or more people, right? And that'll be cool about this in the future. We'll talk about how to go ahead and fight necromancy versus sorcery, and what happens if there's a shrine with both, right? That'd be like a cool twist on stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick detour because this stuff stems from realm districts. Okay, I keep mentioning realm districts and realm spawns. We will come back to this, but this is just anything you guys might have noticed. This didn't give you renown or shields. Okay. So if you're going for magic, you are not going to be able to go for rolls. You are not going to be able to go for titles. You are not going to be able to go for gear. You're not going to be able to go for seats. Okay? Like, you are choosing to be a wizard. Good luck. So now, with the flip side of this, Aragorn, are you at the build, or would you like me to teleport to the build? That's fine. Let's go to the DMs. Let me pull it off screen. No worries, boss. No worries. I know you sent it to me. Okay. Where is this going to teleport me? Like, in relative to the build itself? No, like, in the front door of the build. Nice. Cool. I just didn't want it to be, like, ruining it all. Okay. Let's go ahead and put shaders on. So, for those that are... God, someone needs to make a counter of how many times I say so. If we've talked about the pathway to go for magic, let's talk about the pathway for Rings of Power. Okay? So, God damn it. Rings of Power currently do a nice little buff for yourself. There are plans on expanding them in the future. I don't think that's going to make it into Season 3 as it stands. We will see, depending on how the actual game of the ring, the War of the Ring goes. Oh, wow, I definitely mistyped a number. Holy crap. So, there we go. Thank God I brought my staff. The ring materials, for those that do not know, we go here, we can see that, Rings of Power... Rings. Possessive. Anyways, Rings of Power crafted with rare materials. Metals. There are 3 types. The 3 types of rings need one of these 3. Corrupted Orc, Enchanted Elven, Hardened Dwarven. Gems. The different gems are used to craft each ring. So you have these combinations make the different kinds of rings. With the 1.4 update, there's already plans on changing what's required, right? So, like, probably not going to even have diamond or opal or whatever. It's going to be, like, actually really rare ones to go get, okay? And then as we expand upon that, as we add forging of metals and all that other stuff, that will be, we'll expand upon that. But with the base functionality that we would like to add would be, 1, that ring bearers would have to, quote-unquote, charge their rings, okay? So if I have this spell and it's set at level 1, it gives me, let's say it gives me regen 2 for 10 seconds, right? Really not the most useful thing. But then there's a cooldown at 60 seconds. So regen 2 for 10 seconds, 60-second cooldown. Okay, that's level 1. When you upgrade it to level 2, then it could be regen level 2 for 12 seconds, I don't know, 58-second cooldown, right? And so that would take more crafting, more stuff, whatever. I wouldn't want to make it tedious. I don't want to make it where, you've made a Nenya. We'll go craft 2 Nenyas to make a common Nenya. We as a community, we as a staff, me alone, would like to make it a little more interesting. We've been kind of going down that route with legendary gear, and we'll get to that with realm districts. I know I keep pointing to that, but it might be the way we go. And then furthermore, what other things that the Ring of Power could do. When it reaches a certain level, it would be cool if it could do some pretty awesome like king stuff, right? So if you had the Ring of Power, and you were a king, it like fixed all waypoints by just 1 per day. And like it would use 100% of the charge of your ring. So you'd have to go get, a whole bunch more magnificent opals, for example, but like that's one way to use it, right? Because maybe you have a Ring of Power that's for mining and you don't mine, right? You're just holding the ring for a nobility sense. Well, it'd be nice to have a different use for it. So, anyways, if the shrines are going to be the entry point, or actually they're not even the entry point, they're level 2. What is? All the way up. Okay. So if shrines are essentially the entry point for people to go ahead and get into magic, okay, then we're going to have very specific quest locations for Rings of Power stuff, okay? Some cool stuff we thought about is we would mention that there's these locations throughout the world, but we'd also have to create new ones, right, that are not exactly canon. But that would mention, okay, go to where, or just, like, if you guys knew, right, because people have mentioned they did this while looking for the One Ring. Go to the Gladden Fields, right? And, it'd be nice if we made a wraith there that, like, would insinuate it was the wraith. Like, it's not Nazgul, because we're not insane and saying that Isildur is a goddamn Nazgul, okay? But we could say that he is a wraith, and, like, you go fight him, and he drops 2 corrupted orc nuggets. You know what I mean? Like, it's something minor. I know it's just another goddamn kill quest, but, like, it would even be cool to go ahead and just, if you just found these locations, you would go ahead and get, 2 gems, Go to Gollum's Cave, right? You go to Gollum's Cave and you get 3 basic amethysts, right? Go to, I don't know, right? There's all these different locations that we could go ahead and create. And then here is one where we could go ahead and make it more of a boss layer, okay? So, Aragorn, would you like to talk through this? You want me to share in Discord so you can? Okay. I'll stop sharing to save on the precious bandwidth. The thing to the server is so much I can't keep up as little builder. I know, man. That's why we're trying to make it better. I'm going to show you guys something that should help in a second here. But this whole idea is making all this stuff is self-reliant, right? Like, when you get a magic token, it says, these have a magical purpose. Start by visiting your realm spawn and head to Vexili. Above him lives the Arcane Wanderer, right? To Gandalf 2. Back in the day, man, we would just give you stuff, and then you would have to hope to God that someone will log online, and you would ask them, hey, what does a magic token do? And they would go, I have no fucking clue. like that's what would happen. That's all that would happen. And Dafkas even mentioned that didn't happen a year ago. That happened a month ago, So, yeah. It's just, we're getting there, man. It's day by day. So, wow, this is nice. Well, I don't want to ruin them all. Oh, man, that's just a deafening darkness. Holy crap. It's not good. Not cool. Oh, there's no dynamic light. I guess, man. Whoa. Hey, it's Dwarven. Your mother is a cankerous? What? I didn't open it. That shit was already open. Don't put this on me. This is bullshit. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to be a fun place to fight to our deaths. We have to make, be a nice thing just to save players, just to give them some time. Spider webs going across this. You know what I mean? Not everywhere, right? But like if you were to start to fall, you could kind of navigate yourself. You know what I mean? Like and then you get grabbed. You know what I mean? Like right here, like oh, thank God. And then like 2 minutes later, you finally fall through as your friends walk down. You're like, hey guys, you know what I mean? Like, hey guys, that'd be fun. All right, let's get back up there. Hold on, I don't want to skip everything. Can you guys even see anything? Or should I turn off shaders? Like, is it just too aggressively dark? Ah, crap, I need that. No! Torch, come back. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating, and I can't prove that shit. It didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all. So yeah, so with that in mind, I've had some ideas like, it'd be cool to go ahead and introduce stuff like fighting Nazgul, right? We've proof of concepted fighting them on Fell Beasts. We have Fell Beasts in 1.4, So like that'd be a nice thing to go. Like, hey, if you go to the Valley of the Fell Beasts, there's a chance that, a actual Fell Beast would spawn. And if you go kill them, a basic gold rule could spawn. Oh, what does this say? Does it say Billy? It's Kid Summers. Did you make them yet, Kid Summers? Okay. I'm not joking. I will go straight up murderous on people. If I know that one of you have them, I'm going to put you in game mode 0, put your speed to 0, and hunt you down. Like, it's not going to be fun. Don't let me know that I have them. Or don't let me know that you have them. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I know I have night vision on, but this is good. It's very good. Uh-oh, it's ending. Oh no. I mean, you can make challenges for other people to get them. I'm not going to do challenges to get them. I'm going to murder people to get them. Like, it's going to be like this, okay? Imagine, like, 3 months ago, okay? You and Aragorn had a grand old time, having some fun. Players were helping him figure out a quest. You made a puzzle for it, and then he got the Mind Stone, okay? And then, today, Aragorn and I are working on this build, and then I see that he has the Mind Stone in his inventory. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to throw him in game mode 0, and I'm going to kill him. Then I'm going to take his Infinity Stone, and I'm going to go, thank you very much. Then we're going to go back to building. I will obviously not cheat like that. I will be like, hey, so we got to fight now. Like, yes. Yes. Fight me! Ah! Good times. Yeah. Yeah. I could be that guy. Hidden inside? Oh, I don't know what that means. Look up! Okay, nothing goes up. Look this way. Oh, golden roll. If I hide here, does something happen? What's a golden rule for? What does the golden rule do? Oh. This is the worst quest I've ever given. How am I supposed to give 4 quest giver has died to someone? Okay, so. Okay. I'll be honest, man. I'm not going to look for them to spoil it for people. Yep. But where did you say? Roughly? Like. Oh, okay. Okay. I will not ruin it. But. There it is! There it is! There it is! Okay. Thank you very much for going ahead and making this. Go ahead and reward yourself with Prima points. You can negotiate for it, but if you negotiate for a number higher than 4, I will cry. What the fuck did you do here? Just go to a different location. Oh, fair enough. Look. Floating snow. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. Okay. We had an agenda, people. Everyone focus. Okay? Alright, you gotta go. Hey, thank you for showing off your build and thank you for spending time on this. That's what we're gonna be working on next week, right? So if magic is, we're obviously not done with magic, but we're gonna get the starting of bring materials out there. So thank you for your hard work, man. See you, man. So Rhythm, how are you? It's good, buddy. I try to stick with normal reality challenges. Wait, you can't hear the other Discord members? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, can you guys talk now? That was just a sound, that's not a talk. And now you're just not doing anything.
I can talk.
Okay, thank you. So, let's see. Can I join the Discord VC? Are you gonna be weird?
If so, yes.
Say they're very quiet. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up. Oh, realm spawn. Okay, cool. So, who here knows what I mean when I say what a... Oh, God. How do I... Okay. Who here... Okay, so a realm spawn quest. So a realm spawn quest, for those that don't know, if you travel to your realm spawn and hit the district block. Hold on. Waypoint capture block? He said questioningly. On hit. I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Just this. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, and then... Okay, lads and ladies, so it should now work a little bit better. So now, if you go to your realm spawn, and if you go ahead and right click on it, now you don't have to hit it or anything, you will see that there are a few different quests. Now, I have upgraded my realm spawn pretty aggressively because of the cheating, right? So let's go ahead and start off with the basic quests you guys can do. You have your bricks quest, which is a part of the realm upkeep quest. So if I go ahead, I think the new tier is only for me, so don't try it out yet. But then, for example, I can go ahead and bring 64 Procheville brick here. So the agreement is you will pay 100 silver coins via treasury. You'll be given a quest letter with details. Do not lose this letter, and once you have gathered all contents, come back to this realm spawn. Hit the block with the letter. So I can go ahead and buy this. When I do, I'm given an actual physical item. It says Realm Quest Upkeep. So the realm spawn is Procheville Men, so this is where you come back to. You need to go ahead and collect 64 Procheville brick, and then you'll earn 2.5 experience. Now you might go ahead and say, well, so that's not really helpful. It's not really designed to be helpful for people of our caliber. It is really only designed for people, it requires the yokel rank, okay? So you can go ahead and get Procheville brick, or whatever brick, pretty easy. The way this quest is honestly designed is you should be able to go like this. This is the gameplay loop. Well, this is a gameplay loop. I think it's this guy, right? Oh, sorry, it's this guy. Procheville brick for 25 coins. So I just need to go do whatever quest to go get 50 coins to go get 64 brick. I run. I run so far away. Okay, then I can go ahead and turn this in. But the really cool thing about this is that I can actually, if I was a good king, I could go ahead and buy a whole bunch of these, right? I have a whole bunch of silver coins. You know what I mean? Why don't I go ahead and buy a whole bunch of these? And that way when a Procheville guy joins, or if someone's looking like, hey, what faction should I join? It's like, hey, man, I got 10 quests for you right now. You know what I mean? Do you want to rank up? Come join us, right? So you can actually go ahead and give these things away because these are physical items. So now I can go ahead and turn in. Boom. So now I've been given wool balls. What are these? Found one? Found what? Found a shrine? Our next stream, we should definitely do a community stream. Just have everyone in chat. That'd be cool. You know what'd be cool? We throw my ass in VR, and then when like players ask me questions, I have like a whiteboard and like I just answer them. You know what I mean? Like just what that way I can explain stuff or whatever. Nice. So now I have these wool balls. You might ask, what do I do with them? Okay. Disconnected due to there being a Wayne Rider raid. Oh, right. Yep. I know which one, I think. I know which one you're at. The Palliser one. So If you go to your Primer Forge, this is not in every single spawn yet. It's because this stuff's not exactly done, but it will be soon. So here we have our first option for materials. We have level 1 materials. Here you can see we have this thing called a wool ball dropped by Hayrat realm spawns, and when completing upkeep quests. Okay, I'll actually reverse this because you get this one before you get this one. But good sticks are dropped by wolves. Bound leather strips are dropped by bears and kine overall. And then father boar trophy are dropped by boars. Okay, let's go to level 2. Well, these prized iron ingots dropped by realm guardians, whatever those are. Flame star dropped by flame plague rat. Far eastern nugget, far eastern pursuit quest. Okay, let's go to crafted items. Level 1. I have bound leather. So bound leather takes 10 bound leather strips, pretty easy. Old steel handle takes 10 good sticks. Okay, level 2. Old steel full handle just takes 2 bound leathers and 2 old steel handles. Simple enough, right? I should say 2. But then we have boar pike. Boar pike takes those old steel. I clicked on the wrong thing, didn't I? There we go. Sorry. Old steel full handles, and then 9 father boar trophies, and then you get these father boar pikes, right? What is all of this for? Well, in one sense, the items are items, right? You can use them. They'll have special crafting for them in the future. And I think for specific quests, one big hint is Glaurung, or the wingless drake. That is going to require, like, for example, do not craft what I'm about to say. It's just an example, okay? But like 10 boar pikes, okay, to go ahead and even fight him once. So instead of doing like some arbitrary cooldown, right? This would allow you guys, instead of like, oh, you guys have to wait a day every single time, you guys could really go, like, the entire kingdom of Erebor could just go grind this out for a week and be like, all right, guys, next week we're just doing Glaurung, right? Think of it like it's your guys' currency. You guys can go get your currency on your time, or team up for currency, right? So, good times. Let's see. So, what's the other purpose of getting all this stuff, right? Because all this is designed, guys. Dovkas mentioned earlier. Actually, I'll try to see if you guys can agree with it. Let me show you everything, and I'll say what he said, and then maybe you guys agree, maybe you disagree, and we can have a conversation, right? What can be improved, what can be changed, all of that. Okay. Let's go back to here. We have more quests. We have these boar, bear, kine, and wolf. As I discussed, they drop different things. You can go craft stuff with them. Bandit cleanup. Bandit cleanup is a little bit different. If you go ahead and bring back torches here, so for example, ingots and torches, right? I go bring this. I go completely not cheat and play legitimately, and prove that I'm a good person, and I go turn in my legitimately earned quests. I can go, oh wow. Okay, 66 meters east, 65 meters south. So pretty much just do this way. See, boom. And also it should put it down here. That way you can press T and keep track of it. Also, you'll kind of put them all together. Like there's only a few places they spawn at your realm spawns, so like you're like, oh, okay, I know where it is. So I've made a mistake. Okay, I've engaged bandits. Bandits are not cool. Bandits will steal stuff from you. Okay, they are not cool and will steal everything from you if you give them the chance. So the only real thing you can do is kill them before they kill you. I suggest using magic. I suggest using ranged. I suggest using everything besides a sword with sharpness 100. Okay, because you might not fare as well as I did. And I know it's just not a skill thing, but, you got to be careful out there. So, anyways. I want these wooden coins. Don't trust bandits. That is a very good point. So, I will work on making sure that those wooden coins can actually combine. But wooden coins, what are these? Another new thing that Slayer has added. These can be used for various things. Bring them to your realm spawn and craft them into shields with the shields trader. Now, people have asked, how do you go ahead and get shields? What do you do with shields? What's the point, right? And the point for this is anyone selling wheat? I am not. The point, the point for shields is long established, but rolls and gear. But with wooden coins, now you can come over to here. You can come over to your, you have your shields trader, right? Click on view shields. You now craft a wooden shield using 50 wooden coins and 250 silver coins. You can now craft a stone shield for 50 stone coins and 400 silver coins, right? So this is now the first established way for all of you guys to go get wooden coins in a manner that, actually makes sense. Now it takes a decent amount of grinding. It's a decently dangerous quest. But this is just the first way, right? And there'll be other ways in the future. So from here, what other quests do we have? We have many other quests, I can be quite honest with you. Now, bandit cleanup. We have the Far East. So if you go ahead and bring 28 good sticks here with 12 bronze ingots, you'll go ahead and get a quest that gives you essentially a random location to go to. So, don't know. There it is. Far East Pursuit, right? So realm spawn, approachable men, locate, Zen Hing, collect 28 good sticks, and you'll earn 10 experience and 3 renown, right? So now I need to go ahead and find this location in the Far East. So what's the point of all this? You guys are like, Slayer, this is probably the most boring set of quests you could ever do. The whole point of this, guys, is just the basic stuff for the new players. This is before there's seats, before there's districts. What are they supposed to do? So now I go ahead. I don't have good sticks. As a good and legitimate player, I go ahead and use my skill to go achieve these good sticks. Holy crap, I got corrupted orc nuggets from what? Anyways, I go ahead and turn this in. Oh crap, that's right. Hey, by the way, you can get corrupted orc nuggets from those bandits. It's very rare that it happens, but that can happen. Oh, this is a not appropriately set up realm spawn. That's awkward. Anyways, there's these guys. These are lowborn, so they have more health. Still get one hit by this because they're noobs, but that's because they deserve it. Lowboard. But these guys will go ahead and drop 2 things. I don't think I've been collecting it, but boom. And boom. They will go ahead and drop Far Eastern nuggets. And then they will also drop the stone coins. So the point is, yeah, it's a little bit farther you have to go, but it also teaches you, okay, I need to start learning how the world works and traveling to different biomes. And if someone asks, oh, how do I get to this waypoint? Someone might say, well, you have to travel there. And you might go, oh crap, there's no way I could travel there. And then Kid Summers comes along and goes, oh, I could give you a teleport, and now you've made a friend. So, exactly. So let's see. Bandit cleanup and then plague pursuit. So this one is of a similar note, but technically speaking, you will get this one. This plague pursuit before you get bandit cleanup because of the ranking, how it works. Maybe not. We'll see. The idea is like the realm. We'll talk about how it's upgraded. Well, let's just focus on quests, but let's go and get this one. Where'd it go? Right here. New. Oh, wow. Wait, no, was it this one? Yeah, I do not know. Where did they go? I don't know. That's just awkward. Okay, there we go. Plague Pursuit. Was it really that again? Huh. Anyways, okay. So every single realm spawn has a nearby waypoint. And so this will teach our users, hey, go to a waypoint. And Ando Makar is like the closest one. And so every single realm spawn that we have has a nearby realm spawn. Or mouthful of words. It's all just chaos. But every single realm spawn has a nearby waypoint. So if I go to Ando Makar, it will go ahead and spawn other bosses and things for me to fight. And then that all just builds towards, the player exploring the world, right? And then the new one that I'll go over is kind of just an oldie but a favorite. Hold on. Also, this will tell you if you're at the wrong location. So we go here. I bring 4 Swords of Command. I go ahead and get this. So now we have a high value target. So now I need to go find the Tyobu realm spawn. Spawns null 10. Welcome back. So naturally I have an enemy here and now he's gonna die. This is the old VIP system that's gonna be removed. But when I have my actual high value target, it says this: realm spawn, approachable men, locate, Tyobu men realm spawn, collect 4 Swords of Command, earn 15 experience and 5 renown, locate the enemy realm spawn, then hit the realm district with the letter, with all items and blocks in the inventory. So now I click on this. Oh man, I don't have Swords Command. Bam, 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 and bam. Still don't have it? Oh, right. Bam. Okay. So now, eliminate the Realm Guardian to earn renown and loyalty. So, I know there's a few different names of them, but as you can see, now we have what is probably going to be our final formatting for our troops. So, this is going to lead into what we talked about, like, what's to come for your guys' legions, and this will tie almost directly with how you upgrade realm districts. But as you can see, he has his rank, Lieutenant, then he has his type, Tyobu Warrior, and then he has his legion, so he's a Realm Guardian, okay? So like mine are called the Slaying Slayers, okay? So if I have a Grunt, it'll just say Grunt, Procheville Warrior, Slaying Slayers, right? Or it'll say, Field Marshal, right? Gondorian Man. Kid Summers, what did you call your guys's?
The Old Guard.
The Old Guard, right? Or you probably have like Dunedain Ranger, right? And so the way that is achieved, and this is not working, but this is just a proof of concept. So let me go ahead and kill him, and then he drops these prized nuggets, which my guy just doesn't. Anyways, yeah, 2 prized nuggets. They're cool and all. I don't know, they give you $1 or something. They don't legally give you $1. So that is as far as we've gotten with like how these realm quests go. We kind of pivoted, go for magic, and so now we're going to pivot, probably add a few more realm quests, right? Just to make sure that, okay, is there a dedicated way to get shards? Is there a dedicated way to go get magic tokens, right? Like even like you have to get basic magic tokens, otherwise you can't do the rest of it, right? Like, so we might have to add a quest that like, yeah, sure, it only requires you to be a peasant, right? But your realm strength over here requires it to be at something crazy. Like maybe it's even just the next one, right? We'll make it where it's 4 times this, so it's like 600, okay? So you guys might be asking, why does this scale so insanely, right? It goes from 2.5 to 10 to 4 to 150. I should live it less, so we'll probably make it like 500, for example. Well, because the way you go ahead and upgrade it is over here. Actually, I need to go back to mine. This all ties together, lads and ladies, and that's the beauty of it. So, what's up?
I'll be back.
Yep, have fun, man. So, for those that know about districts, you know that they have a total strength and a current strength, right? And it is a very complicated thing, right? There's taxes, there's all that stuff, and all we're going to do is make it more complicated, okay? That's cool, but only works if you've seen 2, maybe 3 streams of me going over it. You've heard me talk about it until you've fallen asleep at your computer, right? And then finally, someone that you can bear listening to, your king or your seat mayor, actually goes, hey man, just bring me bones and I'll show you what to do, right? That's really how this breaks down. I don't want that to happen, and that cannot happen if we talked about us trying to make it where the player can do stuff alone. Well, you go to Vexilly, okay? Click on this, and you have your banner hunts, okay? So I don't want to start another one. I actually just want to craft banners. So I'll clean up this menu. But Procheville has all of the Near Harad banners. Okay, so if I go take a basic Near Harad banner, all I need is 1 Near Harad banner and 16 wool balls. Well, how do I go get wool balls? Well, here's 3 different ways you can go get them. 1, you can go do the upkeep quest at your realm spawn. 2, you can go ahead. Oh my god, I didn't show you the greatest boss ever. Go bring berries to your realm spawn when you have it of a high enough level. I double dog dare you. I made an NPC that will only bring people pain. And it's really not that bad. But yeah, see, he loves it. Don't spoil it. You can tell him how bad it is, but don't spoil what it is. I showed Dafkas, and I was like just going so slow. I know, I love it. It's the best. So you can get wool balls from that. But also one thing, the bandits. So completing the bandit quest gives you 4 wool balls, right? So wool balls is pretty easy to come by. If you guys aren't getting it quickly enough, I'll just add more. So let me know. But anyways, if you've completed the quest, right, you now have 2 options. You can either just bring 1 banner of Near Harad and 16 wool balls, or you can go for banner of Procheville, right, which is the one that I want, is my realm spawn. I have to go do 1 banner of Procheville, 16 wool balls, and 5 basic ingots. That's insane, right? Well, why is that? It's because you guys are supposed to go to the other realm spawns to go complete the other quest, you know, or someone at that realm spawn, right? Because I think my guys are like the hobbits, right? I'm not anywhere close to the hobbits. You know what would be smart, especially for me, if I just went ahead and bought a whole bunch of Near Harad banners, and then I went to go talk to the king of Near Harad and was like, hey, what are we trading? Right? Do you know how much he's going to need of these? Okay, I will show you what he's going to need of these, right? So let me go ahead and make a basic one. Actually, I have cheated my ass off because I'm not making all of these again. So there's this one, okay? So a basic banner has 2 purposes, okay? 1 at your realm spawn and then 1 at any district, okay? So right here, I can go ahead and strengthen this by 0.1. Wow! 3 wooden coins, 0.25 experience, 0.1 realm strength. So now you can upgrade and earn this level 2 hunt quest to go get this stuff. Okay, so that stuff, you come back to this dude. Vexilly, okay, maybe you want to go see what's level 2. Okay, good sticks. How do you get good sticks? Well, good sticks are dropped from wolves. Wolves are only dropped from the hunt quest. So therefore, you have to go upgrade your realm quest to go get Vexilly so he can go ahead and upgrade. So you can go ahead and get level 3 so you can upgrade that stuff. So you can go ahead and upgrade it at the Primal Forge. At the Primal Forge, you can go ahead and make a rare banner. Now that you have the rare banner, you can go back over here. And now with the rare banner, you can now, realistically, because of the scaling, instead of taking forever, do you know how long it's going to take you to do 0.1 at this? When you could go ahead and maybe at this, I think it's what, this, rare? Rare's supposed to do this, right? 0.4. That's way easier, right? And then even if it's better, hold on. Even if it's better, if it is better, heroic 0.9, boom. You know what I mean? So like this all scales, and the idea is, you know, you're gonna have to, like, no one is gonna be able to blow out the gate. Even right now, like even players who've played a long time are going to have, holy crap, 65 win coins. Isn't that something? I don't even care that I just lost them. So yeah, let's see how to finish this all up. So with these banners, right? The other set of things you can go do is let's go take a look at Gwaine Arryn. I can go over here. We've talked about this in the past. Holy crap. Also, one of the big things, for those that don't know, is like your districts. For those that already have them, these realm quests are supposed to teach you how to go ahead and like, okay, here's how you fight the kine and the boar and the whatever. But districts have the stuff naturally spawning when you go ahead and upgrade it. So it's just, again, another way to bounce off each other, right? So it's like, okay, so Trapper, you could go ahead and be like, hey, new guys, don't even waste your time at the realm spawn, come to this district, right? But that can only be facilitated if the nation exists, you know what I mean? Like you can't go ahead and specialize people unless you have builders and traders and warriors and miners and you know what I mean? So anyways, I don't even know if he's here. But I go ahead and click on this, and then you have a banner of this faction. Click below to create a lowly what up, buddy? Lowly citizenship banner. So we've been over this ad nauseum. I'm not going to go over this again, but I'll probably be changing the item. But like this is how you spawn citizens. Citizens, populate your district, make it where it's more, you get more on repair, etc., etc., etc. So then, the second part of this, and this will tie into your guys' legions. Now I want you to think about this in two levels. Okay, there are it's essentially officers and non-commissioned officers. So what I mean by that is, let's go take a look at Grunt, okay? So Grunt spawns with 20 health. I will make modifications for like the basic dwarf, orc, whatever. We will make those changes, but right now we're not. But anyways, so you have Grunt, okay? So 20 health. Then you have Soldier, 25 health. Veteran, 30. Sergeant, 50. Officer, 75. Lieutenant, 100. Captain, 150. Constable, 200. Lieutenant Commander, 300. Army Commander, 400. Third General, 500. Second General, 750. First General, 1,000. High General, 2,000. Field Marshal, 3,000. Okay? So they also have other attributes that increase, like damage goes from 2 to 25. Okay? Speed goes from 2.05 to 25 or 0.25. Okay, so like a field marshal will hunt you down, like will kill you from so far away. So what I want you guys to think about is the banners, right? There's basic, common, rare, heroic, legendary, epic, and prima. 7 tiers. Okay, which means field marshal will be prima, high general will be epic, first general will be legendary, second general will be heroic, third general will be rare, army commander will be common, lieutenant commander will be basic. Okay? So when you guys have this and an insane amount of stuff in your treasury, okay, and if you have enough troops in your legion, you will be able to go ahead and buy a lieutenant commander. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So let's say a lieutenant commander requires 100 troops in your legion. So I don't care what level of troops you have in your thing. This is what's happening. Every single one of these. Okay, so every single one of you guys can buy a grunt letter. What is a grunt letter? It's this thing right here. So imagine, sorry. I know it's confusing as shit. Imagine the last 2 minutes didn't happen. So let's pretend I bought a grunt. Okay, a grunt is a useless piece of shit, but let's pretend that they aren't. Okay, let's pretend they deserve respect and they're an NPC and they're not gonna die immediately after I spawn them. But here's one. Okay, look at him. He now will stay here and will defend this area. I know he's Belkoth, but imagine them being Proshville, Gondor, Mordor, whatever. But they only have 20 health. Or you can go ahead and take this thing and go ahead and say, I don't want them spawning here because whatever, right? I don't want to lag, I don't want overpopulation, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on this. Now, unfortunately right now, it just spawns them. But what it will do is add them to the waypoint. And so what that means is now this waypoint will have more additional defenders. So now let's say I'm attacking from Rudel from the south, right? And so, sorry, I'd have to come from over here, right? Whatever. And so I come over here and I try to start breaking this place, using a pickaxe, not a book. And I go break this place, and instead of nothing spawning here, Proshville grunts spawn here, right? Because I have 20 of them. Okay, so now this is how you guys can start populating your builds, okay? So you guys, I think we're only going to let you do that if your legion is there, but the second form of this is if you guys go ahead and we're probably not going to make you spawn a letter just to go put it in your legion, But depending on how I have to work this out, we might have to do that. But let's pretend you still have these grunt letters and you go to Legion. Okay. When you go to Legion, also same thing for seats, right? This is all this troop depositing is either going to be your seat, your Legion in person, your waypoint, like where the fuck ever, right? You can even drop these, right? So if you wanted to, I don't even know, like view troops, right? So like, unfortunately I chose Greenwood. So like I would have to have an Anduin grunt number, right? And so if I deposit an Anduin grunt, it's only going to count as one, okay? Because with the pieces, you guys are going to have to probably spawn them in manually. Like I can spawn them in automatic, but like I have to work out some math on the other part of that. But like the idea is like if I go ahead and add a field marshal is an officer, right? I very much care about them, okay? So like when you have a field marshal, you can spawn a field marshal, right? You don't have to keep that, keep that letter in your inventory, right? So this is how troops will kind of work. They will be automated in the sense of like when you have stored them, they will spawn if they can, right? But that might not be what you want to happen, right? You don't want someone baiting all of your officers and now they're all dead because I had a Balrog there the entire time. You do not want that to happen. So there's two forms. You can put these troops in your Legion and that way you can march across and then invade, right? Or the other part is if I'm here and I have a lieutenant commander, I can now protect this and I can spawn a guy right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here, right? Now, it might not be the most, right? But if someone looks at this and goes, oh shit, 120, oh god, 120 health? Are these all 120 health? It might make a new player go, I'm not going to invade this place. So, this first set of you guys being able to spawn in troops, we might turn on sieges for this, okay? The Legion stuff is cool, but, the automatic spawning of troops, for now, I might just let that be like kind of like an infinite amount where you don't have to worry about it. But like the rest of it might just be you guys have to go put down your chess pieces. So like again, I'm not going to make you guys put down pawns, okay? Pawns will spawn, okay? But like you guys will have to put down your bishops, your queens, your kings. You guys have to put down your knights, all that, okay? So that really wraps up. I know we've been doing this stream for about an hour and a half now. Let's see. We'll round it off with. Oh yeah, we can do a chill and chat, and do catapults. That'd be kind of cool. So then, yeah, that's really what it boils down to: getting into legions and then getting into grain materials. So, the reason why you guys saw this recent announcement, okay? Hold on. Wow, that actually loaded really coolly. Hold on. This recent announcement, okay, I don't know why it has a white-black background, but that's pretty wild, is because we are literally finishing up the development of Season 3, okay? What does that mean? That means, like, everything that we said that we were going to do in Season 3 is actually about to be done. This is a good thing, okay? It does not mean we're not working on other stuff. Or not, sorry, we're not finishing what we said we're working on. It doesn't mean that we're abandoning everything. It doesn't mean we're doing a world reset. It doesn't mean we're wiping everything. It doesn't mean we're saying, hey, the war's over. I don't know if you guys have seen the map, but the war is a rainbow right now. You guys want to murder each other. I will facilitate the murder. Don't get me wrong. But what this means is the very first stuff for Season 4 has been worked on. I started working on it yesterday. Right, but like as we finish up Season 3, people are going to now start working on Season 4. So it's very good news. We've kept this under wraps for I think over a year and a half. So for anyone that didn't know what TFOME stood for, this a few people guessed it correctly. But credit goes to Mighty Dwarf. For those that don't know, he does our music. The original name was The Fall of Arda. It was going to be a play on words for the conquest of Arda. But the Fall of Middle Earth just sounds so much better. It was such a great call on his part. So, yeah, that's really how these server updates end. We're gonna go ahead and take a break for a second. Now's the time for everyone to go get a drink. Go glass of water, orange juice, go to the bathroom, switch your laundry over, whatever you need to do. I've been sitting down for an hour and a half, and that's way too long. So I'm gonna take a second. I suggest everyone else do it, and then Trapper, how's it going, buddy?
Do we going?
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and try to add catapults if you wanna hang out and we can chill, and then you can, if you want, be the voice of the people. Be like, hey, what the hell did you mean by this part of the stream, or I didn't catch this, or what did you mean by this? Try to be that guy, right? Or just chill and talk about other stuff, man. It's whatever you want. So I'll be right back.
Hello, people. Just what you were expecting, correct? I don't even know who's all in here, but welcome, all of you. Sorry I got in a little bit late, but I don't really know of anything major that we could talk about. I don't even know how many people are even watching this one yet, so. Ooh, participants here. Oh. We got Reaper's Challenge and 2 Gandalf 2. Really social bunch we have here.
Okay. You still here, buddy?
Yes, I am.
How's it going? Dude, we haven't played 7 Days to Die in so long. I want to play. But we have to add catapults.
What? Oh, you said catapults for some reason. I thought you said chemicals. And I was a little confused about why we were adding chemicals. Excuse me.
I think I just realized that none of the other mages are going to spawn besides the Necromancer and Base Mage.
Yeah, I was just asking Doom how you did the altar stuff. Because I was gonna see if the lightning one worked.
It should. I need to make sure that the mages are spawning. Let's go ahead and get catapults then. So
I have no idea what to do for catapults. So
yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You guys just keep working through it. So you have to get that center block to 12 hits, essentially 12 attunement levels. So, is he at it right now?
He said that he forgot.
This is a realm spawn. You noob. Noob sauce McBoss. Alright, let's go into general chat. Insulting yet complimenting. Insult yeah, ball. McBoss. Spam. Uh-oh.
Oops, that one on. Full screen on YouTube. So how are we supposed to get attunement to it? Do we whack it with a freaking token or what?
Hold on. I forgot to add subtracting magic tokens.
Hey, sir. I just found another glitch. And, well, what it is that if you go to crafted items, let's make some bound leather, because I need bound leather. I have 35, so let's craft it. It doesn't give me the bound leather, doesn't take this, but gives me experience. So in technicality, I can just start spamming clicking it rapidly, getting, even though it's 0.
Stop. He's just breaking it, Trapper. Control your goddamn child.
Congratulations, Doom. You are now considered my child.
He hurts me so.
Why does he do this?
Why is it spicy?
That's a... I don't know what.
You know what we should do?
What?
Do a stream of me in VR, and then we do the bets again, and that way you guys can give out Prima Packs for free. I enjoy doing that. I sweat my ass off. It's a good workout. Crack cocaine. So, Trapper, any questions from the stream that we can repeat for people?
The stream has been very, very not. They don't like talking. Not very social.
Well, I know, but like, what, anything that you didn't know? So you said you didn't know how to do shrines. So what can help you out?
You said attunement. How do you do that?
Okay, so are you at a shrine?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on, script reload. Forges and then TVs.
I'm looking for shiny crystal block.
Okay, so What are you doing with it?
When I right click the outer ones, it says center of the altar is not 2.
Okay, and what happens when you click the center one?
Nothing.
Nothing happens with those ones? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I've not tested this one. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. See? Good stuff. Because Glowiak was helping me test the crap out of this. Which was surprising, 'cause typically he does not like helping me. Typically he doesn't fucking like me at all.
Why are you trying necromancy on a lightning altar?
Okay, hold on. Type is center. Okay. Crap. Alright, well this is going to be our second test. This is going to be rough. We might not do catapults. Okay, so if type 2... Hold on. Hold on. What are these called? They're just called magic tokens. What are the base? Okay, just basic. Okay, so I'll just call it basic magic. Only basic magic tokens, and I'll leave the magic tokens part highlighted, so that way you know I mean, you know, the fucking basic ones. Okay, let's try it. Alright. Still didn't do anything. Try right clicking with yours. You have sorcery, right?
What do you mean sorcery?
Oh, this just doesn't work at all. Is this even reading the right thing?
Imagine.
Hold on. Center, storm. Okay, so hold on. So type, okay, hold on. I gotta turn on all this debug stuff. Wait, is this even the right thing I'm reloading? Yes, it is, okay. Oh, crap, they've not been defaulted. Hold on. What one is this? Middle altar.
Storm.
No, it still didn't work. What the fuck? Headed center to. Thank God that didn't work. Middle altar. Okay, this is not working. Oh, it's mage spawn apparently. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Set default center. Okay. Okay. Mage spawn. Okay. So now, if you right click, only basic magic tokens can be used here. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so don't use the other one yet. Okay, hold on. So I need to make it where it will default itself, right? Because I don't want to be like, oh, let's go run all those commands again. No, we have the command to do it. Let's make it run itself. So if center type, so center type before wasn't set, so current type was none. Current type is now okay. See the difference on my mouse? I know this is kind of confusing, but current type is none, but uppercase with an N, right? That is sentence case none. You know what I mean? You could say, watch, how many eggs do I have? Nothing wrong with that grammatically. You know what I mean? Besides the fact that I added a period, right? Versus when it says up here, current type, this equals null, right? There's fucking nothing there. Nothing at all is there. Nothing has ever existed there. This none is a bad naming convention by me. I should have just called it default, you know? So now we just simply need to say, if it's center, if type 2, set type 2, or if type 2 isn't set, I guess it would be, no, if, I guess it would just be if stats, because num is probably none as well if I scroll up. Yeah, okay, so if this isn't set, that's what it is. Execute server command, mage spawn, and then we want the altar, right? And we go, what was the command? It was set default. So the word altar, then the altar itself, then set default center. And then we'll do wait 1 second. So on the first time, there'll be a little bit of lag, but just the first time.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't even need to be 1 full second. We'll do 0.5 seconds. By the way, for anyone that's still watching this stream, this is a sneak peek. I mean, Trapper, is this any different than what we do day in and day out?
No, not really. It's pretty normal.
I would say that you are talking probably the least you've ever talked when we're doing this kind of thing. Are you tired?
Yeah, got a little bit of sickness.
Sickness? What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, just headache and sore throat.
AIDS? Full-blown AIDS? Wow. You don't expect it. I'm sorry, what were you saying? I wasn't listening.
Just a headache and a sore throat.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Well, headache and a sore throat. Well, vitamin C. Taking any of that?
Yep.
Taking any
very
vitamin D? Have you slapped the left ass cheek of a red spotted cow?
I do not know of a farm nearby with freaking.
That's why you have the cold in the first place. What do you think I do every Tuesday morning? Slap the left ass cheek of a red spotted cow. You city folk.
I'm probably more country than you, so.
Son, the house that I was born into would lose power constantly.
You could still be in the city and have that.
There was 5 houses.
Wiring.
We were on 5 acres of forest, okay? There was 4 other houses. We were at the 3rd, right in the middle, right? Surrounding us cornfield. Surrounding that cornfield was forest. Then, a little town. One time, I tried to follow my German Shepherd dog, okay? And she, like, dude, she would walk. I'd be like, Maxie, we have to go home. And she would look back at me and be like, why the fuck are you following me? Because I've never followed her in my entire life, right? Ever, okay? I'm like, Maxie, we have to go. And I'd pull on her collar, and she would be like, bitch, I don't think you understand. I am bigger than you. Like, and then I followed her, and we like went down this long road, down the cornfield, across the cornfield, down into this creek, across the creek, and she saw this other dog. And I realized that apparently I was just being a creep and following my dog to her fun party, her fun session, as we could call it. And then I walked back with her, and I was like, you are an animal. I was like, I don't understand why you made me come and watch this. But I did not watch. I was like, well, I'm going to start walking back. And then she caught up with me because of the whole 4 legs. Anyways, traumatic. Absolutely traumatic. Only basic magic tokens can be used here. Isn't that something? Alright, so if this is reset, here goes nothing. Are you in game mode 0?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just fucking killing you, ain't he? Hey! 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 Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god, stop it. Trapper, defend me.
What?
What do you mean, why? Doom Death is killing the shit out of me, bro. Look how many hearts I've lost. I had 100. Stop it! Someone do something! I'll never find me. Never gonna find me. Holy shit, you can breathe fire?
I got one.
Hey! Are you still fighting this guy?
Yes.
Dude, it's wild what you can do with a with a sword that can just, you know.
One shot.
Yeah. Big time. Big time. Hey, stop hitting me. I'm just a boy.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay. What'd you get from him?
I got magic crystals and 2 magic tokens.
So the thing that I'm worried about, and we'll have to test, okay, is that, you know, hold on, don't hit, oh god, don't hit with another one. Hold on. So, if he dies by fire, what's going to happen? If he dies by a poison arrow, what's going to happen? If he dies by a crossbow bolt, what's going to happen? Okay? So, can you guys keep an eye on that? Right? Can you guys have a little bit of fun? Trapper, feel free to cheat a little bit, right? Like, give him a blowgun, right? Give him a blowgun with poison, right? Give him a blah, 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 okay? Because what it's doing right now, on this line, it goes drop at attacker, okay?
Okay.
It really wouldn't be that hard to change it to drop at victim. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have to have some fun with that. So hold on. So let's go ahead and mess with this a little bit more. Let's be a little more refined. Okay, so now, you guys have any idea what the fuck you just did? I gotta stop swearing against YouTube. Apologies for any kids. Kids don't swear. I grew up in a different
we
country.
only got like one other person on.
Oh, well still.
That's.
Ah, crap, I
Gandalf,
missed Gandalf.
It says he's still online. I'm confused.
Oh. Okay, so, so anyways, you guys have any idea what you just did?
Killed something.
I don't know, but like to the general purpose of this, you have any idea what it just did?
Nope.
Okay.
Magic tokens I know you can use at the shaman or whatever.
Yes. So, Doom, join.
He's not even in the...
I know. It's just being a noob. He's gonna kill the shit out of me. Stop trying to spawn them.
Why?
Because it's not working, and I'm trying to figure out why. So, okay. So the center is attuned. Oh, wait. See?
Green.
See? See?
Why is green?
See? I told you to stop doing that. I told you. And you just didn't stop.
Green.
I don't know. I have to reset it. Stop. 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 Stop.
Go
Okay.
grab some crossbow bolts.
So, I have to go reset this. We need to go ahead and figure out, like, essentially, the center is attuned to storm, but you know, it'd be cool if, like, if it told me the like attunement amount, right? If it was like, hey, please tell me the other amounts. Okay, so if it's none. Okay. And we wait a second. Okay, and then the default is type, and the default is none. And if it is not at all, then we shall say if it is not this, only basic magic tokens can be used here. The current attunement is blah blah blah, right? So that way, you know, Doom, if you walk up to this and you're like, what is this thing at? And you don't want to spend a magic token, you can find out, you know? So hold on.
Sorry to say, but I find it funny how you're talking to a non-existent person.
I'm talking to him because when I get angry with people who are
He
destroying my hard work,
You're basically just talking
I
to me.
talk to them like a person.
He's not even part of the stream, I don't think. Unless he
Then I
is.
guess we murder him, man. Let's just kill him. Right now. Get him. Rawr.
He's in there currently.
Rawr. Sorry.
Okay, Slayer.
I know. I just, when someone says rawr like that, it is, my brain goes, I will eat you. Like, I will just, are we being animals? I will eat you. Like,
Just what your brain should jump to. I'm gonna eat you.
I've tried to describe this to people. It's like, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't say eat to be like a weirdo or sexual. It's like this, okay? A lion or a tiger or a panther will kill you and then eat you, okay? A bear will go, I'm going to put parts of you in my body, mainly my mouth, nom 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 nom, until I am full. And whatever happens to you, that's on you. And that's how I can describe our competitive nature to other servers. It's never anything real. I would never put anyone else's parts of their body in my mouth and chew. Like, that's not.
I like how you had to.
And chew. Shut up. I mean, I'm a reasonable human being. I mean, I've had alcohol. I've done weird things. I mean, not weird things, consensual things with ladies. Like, yeah. But the cannibalism, never been that kind of guy. But, like, you know, going to other servers and be like, hey, who's your artist? And like, this dude. And I go mess with that dude, like, hey, how much money do you want to come over here? Like, because here is, you know, a lot of things you can do. Infinite money generator. Like, you just have to go put in the work, right? It's just, that's how we do things. Like, I don't care what happens to your server. We have now, you know, the artist, right? Like, it's just how we do things. That's where the meme of the Infinity Stones actually originally came from.
Just yanking people from other servers.
Yeah, people were like, you're just coming to servers and just taking half the staff and just leaving. It's like, yeah. They're like, you're like Thanos. I was like, I mean, whatever you want to call it. I now have half your staff. Like, I don't care. Well, call it whatever you want. I now have half your staff. And then I put on the gauntlet because now it's funny. Because they were like, you can't just do that. I was like, what are you going to do? Put chains on those human beings? Is that really the the stance you want to take? Because I don't know if you know this. They're free people. And they can go do whatever they want to do. Like, whatever they want, mind you. Anyways.
Slayer, I may have found something that could be potentially abused if it's working.
I do not like this. I do not
That's
like what
why
I
I am holding back on saying it on stream.
In Soviet Russia, I fought for 95 years to have a way home.
95 years?
In Soviet Russia, I fought for 95 years. I tried to escape the hell that my family was condemned to. I made these shrines, then as offering to a god that would never listen, and now you tell me you find bugs in my most sacred of home. I don't know what accent that became, but it happened. Anyways, what's the bug, boss? It's good not to show me on stream if I am not in the middle of Slayer's doing chance. It's good not to tell me unless I'm like directly like bug fixing. You know what I mean? Like now is the exact. Oh, what the fuck? There's a third person?
Yes, that's at me.
Who the fuck are you?
They're one of my residents of Moria City.
Okay, Riksuki. No one believes you.
I don't think that's Rick.
That's Riksuki.
I've heard Rick Suki.
That's Riksuki.
And I've heard.
That's Riksuki. Look at his name. It's Suki. It ends with Suki. Unless you're about to tell me like Suki is like some sort of suffix in a different language, then I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot.
Alright. So back to the thing that we may have issues with is the mages drop magic crystals.
Yes.
So said magic crystals can be used to make a magic table.
Okay.
That could then, if it's still allowed, you can then edit wands with that.
You can't craft a magic table. It'll destroy it.
Alright.
You can't place them. You can't craft them. Yeah, it's the one thing you can't do. So I'm okay with it dropping them, but that's just going to be the currency for crafting like the robes.
Alright. Just so not
Yep.
that.
Nope. Good stuff. And also, no, you did that completely the protocol. That's good shit, man.
Those two are trying to fight each other.
Yeah, because he's fucking Riksuki. Like, God, I'm gonna get banned off streaming on YouTube. I wonder if that's the viewer count drop. It's like, we don't do that here. We do not do this. Swearing is not caring.
That's not an answer.
Hello.
Welcome to.
I just realized he's Gandalf 3. When he was spamming stop, I thought Gandalf 3 was just a stream view.
Yeah, me. You two having fun murdering each other, huh?
Yes, I will smack me.
Shut up, Riksuki. That's because your name ends with Suki and somebody else's name ends with Suki. My monkey brain goes, that is same person. that is same person. It's like, my name is Anthony. I've met other people named Anthony. But I have, at times, looked at them and their left hand and tried to move their left hand going, this might work.
Where's my spear?
Does it sound like something an insane person would do? Absolutely. Mainly it's because of the narcissism. But it's a good time. Okay.
Spirit on again.
Oh no, I lost my spear. Not again. Oh no.
this shrine ready for another use?
Please don't touch my shrine.
Wait, Trapper, did you get a spear?
I don't see anything shiny.
I needed it and it's gone.
Screw you.
Same thing. I have ranged. Then maybe punch you with a fist.
Why is this not working?
Good question.
Question indeed. Also, I
This-
didn't realize you were Gandalf 3.
Yeah, he can change his nickname at will, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was still the mythical one.
Why does us running around punching each other remind me of cats?
Oh
No idea.
Trapper, Eric, can you help me find my just
It's probably in Slayer's
Where did
inventory.
you throw it?
Wait, it's in Slayer's inventory?
Oh,
It could be.
why does everyone think that I'm doing stuff? Okay, I swear to God, I will go into a VR right now and demonstrate yet again how fundamentally little I care about players. Like, dude, no, Gloriac was like, I was forging Mithril, and I was like, good for you. And he was like, it's no longer here. And I was like, I don't know, is that good for you? Is that bad for you? And he's like, you stole it. I'm like, I assure you I wouldn't steal it. Like, I can make all of your base into Mithril. And all of it. All of the entirety. I can make all the air into Mithril. So that way you have base and Mithril. Like, I can make your world anything you want. I'm not going to take 10 Mithril from you. And you dare, on the day that ends with a Y, say that I took a spear from you? I have a full inventory from doing a stream, son. You think I'm here with a half-ass, not full inventory? I work day in and day out! Okay, I'm not that mad.
No, we'd be at a full inventory, my bad.
I'm out here in the streets! Anyways.
Oh, this is the second inventory I lost, then. Son of a bitch.
Ow.
Yeah, I hope you and your spear eat shit and die. Okay? Jesus, okay. It was funny until you said it that defeated. Then it's immediately not that funny. Like, God. Okay, I don't mean that. You're a good person.
Oh, there it is!
There it is! No, give it to me.
No, fuck you, it's mine!
Go ahead and heal on. You got life steal.
I just hit E and just hold it in my inventory so you can't get it.
Oh. You don't think I can
It's
get it?
magic,
Yeah, I don't think you can
you
get it.
know.
Matt, I don't think you can get it.
Are you missing anything else in your inventory?
Yeah, go ahead, look. You can't get it.
Are you missing anything else in your inventory?
You fucker! You fucker!
Yeah, why don't you put that spear in your inventory so I can trade you back something you might want more? Negotiate. Oh, I saw it. I saw it flash there for a second. No, you're right. You win. Technicality. You live for now.
I'm one of the 20 ring bearers, motherfucker. My ring is useless according to other people.
Don't worry. I mean, you saw on the stream. You know, we have ideas on how to improve them. So if you guys have any, go for them.
No. I love my ring. No. Everyone else thinks it's useless. I love my ring beyond belief.
What is it?
Haste.
Haste? I know, but like, how cool would it be? Like, how long does haste last?
It's supposed to last a certain amount of time, but it lasts triple the amount of time.
Okay, so what if like we did it like the more you upgraded the ring, it was like more haste and longer.
I would like it longer.
Yeah, but like,
Not necessary, but yeah.
well, I know, but like when you would use that, what it would do would like, excuse me. So right now you can use it in a very basic sense, and it doesn't have like detriments. Okay, one thing that'd be kind of cool is like if you upgraded it, right? Like just by use or whatever, okay, or with coins or with materials, whatever. It upgrades it, but what it does is, let's say you get to start off a basic and then you get to common, okay? When you get to common, every time you use it, what's your faction alignment that you're pledged to?
Erebor.
So Erebor, okay? So it would go ahead and every time you use it, take Erebor -1 alignment. And you go, oh, that's not that bad, right? but then you get it to rare, right? And so now haste lasts, you know, a few times as long. Or if you use it on a district, it now repairs a district by 5, right? Does a massive boost, right? But now, exactly, right? Maybe not 5, maybe 2.5 for this first time, and the second one be 5, right? Whatever, right? But now, when you go ahead and use it at rare, right? Now it's -10 with Erebor. So now at heroic, it's now 100. At legendary, it's now 1,000.
Hundreds of fucking shit ton.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how the rings can be used, right? They can be wildly more powerful, but it's going to corrupt you using them. You know what I mean? Corrupt you in the sense of, like, you are going to have to, you better be in good graces with your faction before you start spamming that ring. You know what I mean?
I better get some damn AoE spells then, because there's no way in hell I can survive a -1,000.
Oh, it wouldn't be -1,000. Yeah, but, like, you know, it would be whatever it would be something along those lines, right? Like, maybe at those higher levels, if it's a legendary thing, it's like, okay, let's say we max out at, like, the biggest negative we'll go with alignment is, like, -250, but, like, the cooldown would now be, instead of, like, 1 day, it'll be 1 week, right? Because it's so powerful, right? So, like, that could be a thing. Yeah, exactly, right.
Wait, so you can only use your ability once a day?
It would, I don't know. Like, it could be something like, you have to have, you know, what magic or magnificent gem did your ring use?
Topaz.
Topaz? Okay. Or, Amber, which one?
Wait, let me quickly just check. Yeah, I use Magnificent Amber.
Okay, so for what would be cool is, like, depending on, like, what you were trying to use, you would have to have, either in your inventory or wherever, you would have to have basic amber in your inventory, okay? So, like, when you just use it out and about, every time you use your ring of power, it goes -5 basic amber, okay? But then if you want to go ahead and use a more high-skilled thing, it's going to go use common. Or a more high-skilled thing is going to go use rare, right? And so I don't want it to have to be in your inventory, because that's just, there's not enough space already with how much shit we add. But, like, that's why, I mean, everyone asks, like, why do we have currency everywhere? It's like, do you want that stuff in your inventory? Because I'll make it where you have to. Like, that's what this legendary gear stuff is. That stuff, you run out of space so quickly. I would argue it's better, more immersive, but, you know, you run out of space. So, anyways, we already store how many basic gems and all that shit you have, right? So, why make it physical requirements? So, that would be the name of the game. So, like, upgrading your district, that would just be a rare thing, right? So, like, the rule would be, if you are the master of a waypoint, or if your legion is at that waypoint, if you have a ring of power, and if you have, let's say, just whatever number, 4 rare 4 rare topaz, 4 rare sapphire, 4 rare ruby, right? Whatever your ring of power is, you can go ahead and upgrade that waypoint, all districts, by 2.5. But that will take, let's say, 10 rare gems, you know, or how about this, you know, like 3 rare gems per district, right? So that way it scales, right? And that way it would tell you, it would be like, hey, you have to agree to this before you can do it, right? But, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I would like to bring to, you know, like rings of power, or like that kind of thing. And then one thing that'd be cool, okay, like if you have a ring of power, right? But if you made, okay, let's say you had, like, your ring of power to the max level, okay, this could be an insane bonus. I don't know if we want to do this. If you took your ring of power, okay, and then you took a magnificent gem, okay, maybe we made, like, a higher level, like one higher than this, and it's made out of, like, 4 magnificent gems, whatever. But, like, think of it like a, you guys know what an AT-4 rocket is?
Yes.
It's a one and done, okay? The entire goddamn system. You shoot it and then drop it, and that's it, okay? You don't carry back to base. You're done, okay? So, like, the idea would be, like, if you hold the ring of power, that can just be done over and over and over and over until someone kills you. You know, it'd be nice. Like, let's say, okay, hey, this altar, right? We have this altar fully upgraded. Hey, Trapper, you know, with haste, you know, with my ring of power, I'm gonna go give you a basic, or not a basic, a magnificent topaz, right? Or the higher level, the I don't know, godlike, emperor-like, I don't know, imperial, you know, renowned, valori, I don't know, whatever, right? Perfect, yeah, perfected, right? Perfected, or yeah, perfect, yeah, perfect might be the one. Perfect topaz, right? If you give that perfect topaz to Trapper, that will now do the initial thing that your Ring of Power did, but it will be wiped from Trapper's inventory. You know how powerful that would be?
Very.
Exactly, right? So there's a lot we can do with Rings of Power, right? Rings of Power right now, we just use it. You have this Ring of Things, right? But like, look at what we've done with Magic in the last 2 days. Look what we've done with Title Ladder in the last few months, right? Look what we've done with Districts, right? We can go ahead and take this one idea we've had and extrapolate it out into more of a useful thing. And it's not, the idea is not to be grindy. Like, I know what's really confusing about all of this like district stuff, banner stuff, all this stuff. It's like, the entire purpose of it is for you to go ahead and be able to say, okay, when I started playing, I'm earning banners. What am I going to use them for? I'm going to use them for my own stuff, okay? Now I'm in the mid-game. I'm still earning banners. What am I using them for? Well, for the mid-game stuff. It's the late game. I'm still earning banners. What am I going to use them for? Well, I'm going to use them for endgame stuff, right? Or at any time down the line, you can go, okay, I'm in the mid-game. I'm going to give them to my buddy who's in the early game. Or you're in the end game, you can go ahead and give them to your buddy who's in the mid game or the end game, right? The entire idea is sand. I know it sounds wild to think, but like if the server, like if you look at my screen, like Trapper has heard me explain the server like this, okay? If north is up, right? Hold on, let me try to center it. Okay, so like if you go north, this is you trying to go for a roll, okay? And you really have to go north for a roll, okay? If you want to go for a kingdom, you have to go east, okay? If you want to go for magic, you have to go south, okay? If you want to go for Rings of Power, you have to go west. That is going to pretty much hold true, okay? But all these in-between directions, they can go ahead and build off of each other, right? So, like, going ahead and getting a roll, well, that can be, like, we thought about this. Like, here would be a cool idea. Has anyone in this chat, including Trapper, staff member, done a skull sacrifice?
I was part of one, actually.
Part of one? In what sense?
I was helping kill skeletons.
Cool. Okay, so that earns like swordsman shards, basically, right? And like wooden shields. Okay. What's up?
What are swordsman's shards used for?
Unlocking rolls. Yeah.
Oh.
That right now you can get them with shields because there's not a good enough way to get shards. Shards is the way you will get them, but until there's a good enough way, we're not taking out the better way. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are getting, let's put it this way, you guys are just reaping the benefits. You have 2 different ways of getting rolls right now. That is not how it's going to be. Okay, so reap what you can.
Shield way.
I'm going to remove the shield way, yeah. It's just going to be shards. Shields will be for gear and rule gear. So.
God, I got Prima Bomber, why I could.
Yep. See, well, I mean, the idea is like it's not going to be worse. It'll just be replaced, right? It'll just be clearer because right now it's both, and we need it to be shards are for rolls, shields are for gear, tokens are for magic. You know what I mean? Like the boom, boom, boom. No more. Well, you can use it for this or for this, but like banners is an actual item. These other things I just talked about are like they're in a menu. You know what I mean? You can store your shields, you can store your shards, you can store your tokens, okay? But you can't store crafted banners. You can't store, bound leather, right? This is an item, it's in the game. So, anyways. Exactly. Yeah. The idea with all this stuff, I know while it's confusing, is like you will have many, many ways to use it. So, I forgot to go over this on stream, but like, let me go ahead and show you guys something that I've been working on. I know, but like, hold on.
Is the shrine good to use again?
Is the what?
Shrine good to use again? I was gonna try and summon that.
I have to reset it, so don't. Hold on. Let me just show you this, and then I'll focus up. Okay, so this is something. Okay, so imagine this, right? This is the first message every player receives. Okay, and then every 3 minutes they will receive a message like this until they complete the entire tree, and like there could be upwards of like 100 messages. The server is massive, okay? The point is just to give people a reminder, right? Because I don't want to just breeze over seats because someone's been building a group build and wasn't paying attention, okay? So here's what will happen. Every 3 minutes, this will pop up on your screen. and then you can click the green check mark. And the green check mark will say, hey, they've read this message. Next time, aka in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, right? Pop-up message 2. And then if they click on the green check mark, give them a reward, set their message from 2 to 3. And then in 2 minutes and 45 seconds, if it's a longer message and took them longer to read, then set it to 3, right? So this means that someone who maybe is like sitting there going, hey, this keeps popping up with like roll shards, but like I don't know what that means. That message can keep popping up, right? And then they can go ask someone about it, right? Or if you understand something, like a lot of you understand the server, if there's 100 messages, that's 100 times 3. So unfortunately, after 5 hours of messages, you're going to be done. But like, I want you all, you like, watch. So you'll get rewards. So announcer, send all. Did you guys get a message?
Mm-hmm.
What did it say?
This system will run announcements every 3 minutes. You can complete each one to earn rewards. Click green check mark.
Okay, so I got a different message. I got, you can change your realm at the race hall / race hall. Click to earn reward. Text with blah, blah, blah is clickable, right?
I got 500 pounds for that.
See? And so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get anyone. There's no more other messages that are going to pop up, but that's the general idea. You know what I mean? That's the tutorial, right? Like, you'll be in the middle of doing, talking with your king and doing mining, and it's going to keep popping up. I might extend the message, right? I might let you, like, hey, go into character, and you can set how often you want that to pop up, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. But, like, what that means, like, you can be mining, and then it'll keep popping up about this whole magic thing, and you're like, dude, I'm really going to go check out magic. Like, who do I go talk to? You know what I mean? Like, what do I go do, right? So that's really what this whole announcer thing is about, right? Because that way you can be anywhere, and the tutorial is going, hey, remember me? Every 3 goddamn minutes, right? Until you understand the entire server. Or you've just clicked through and gotten rewards. Apologies for anyone's ear holes. I don't know how loud that was. So, okay. I'm going to check my phone. My friends think that I can do 3 nights of drinking back to back to back, and I don't know how to tell them that. I don't know if I can do that.
Is that why you've been dead recently?
Oh, no, I've just been working. Yeah, it's been insane.
So, Trapper,
Yes?
I'm older than you, but I'm your child. Well then.
I don't get it either. It's a strange family.
Yeah, no, it's funny. First few minutes of me back to bug testing, I found 2 really bad bugs.
And then Slayer told me to tell my child to pump his brakes, so...
Exactly.
Oh, wait, there's actually a bug I can test right now. Let me test it. Let me go. Let me go to my spawn.
Slayer's like, why?
Let's see if I can find another infinite glitch. Can we pull up the resources? Grab this. Grab this. Nope, it doesn't glitch. Okay. Hey, actually, Trapper, do you have, let me do the math. Do you have 25, bound leather strips?
I should.
Can I buy them off you?
You don't need to buy them, but...
Can I get them off you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to craft a higher tier banner.
Operation to CPO.
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Here you go.
Okay, let's quickly. I'm gonna go test the.
I was in Vietnam.
Hey, Slayer. I'm testing.
No.
Holy sh. Oh. Okay then. I was just gonna say I'm testing more bugs to see if they work, which they don't.
cry to be known that I was coming for those goddamn bugs.
Okay, Chewie.
Sweet. Let's go see how much that gives.
A what?
Heroic banner.
A what?
Also, I did find another bug.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Just too good at this.
It's a minor bug. It just.
I hate you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What I meant to say was I hate you.
It didn't take the iron block from my inventory. So it doesn't take the iron block when crafting the heroic banner.
Alright, we're detouring. We're detouring. I'm killing people.
Girl. You want to reset that crystal quick?
Absolutely not. Hold on.
He's got 14 wooden coins. Ooh. So that really is the whole point. That's really nice.
Do you want a Wonga?
No.
What's a wonka?
No.
No. Do you want a Wonga?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god. You guys don't even speak Star Wars. Nerds!
Dude, I really don't. I'm very stupid.
Choose your next words carefully. What did you just say?
I really don't. I'm very stupid.
Oh, I thought you just said you haven't seen Star Wars. About to fight you in the
Oh, no, I've
streets.
seen Star Wars.
Like
I
a-
didn't
Speaking
like
Jawa.
Yeah. Not do it! That's Jawa. Do you want a Wonga is what Bib Fortuna says to what Luke Skywalker when he enters Jabba's palace in Episode 6. Yeah. Hashtag nerd shit. Hashtag get good. Hashtag
And Slayer
Noob.
just flies away.
No, we're just smacking.
Yes.
We're just literally being the living shit out of each
Yep.
Jen, yet none of you will die. Suspicious.
Oh, also...
We are punching each other with our fists.
Trapper, I did
Yes.
forget to bring this up. You didn't give me any necromancer tokens.
Oh, that's easy enough to fix. Teleport me.
I'm heading back to the shrine. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you didn't give me any necromancy.
What is this stick?
Enjoy.
No!
What happened?
Don't touch it.
You
What
did
is
it.
Alright.
it?
Here you go.
Oh god, that's...
Oh my
oh,
god.
That's your 50
Why did you just throw him
necromancy.
out in one go? I don't...
Because it doesn't like it. It makes him disappear.
There's no
Time to punch it.
No! Jesus Christ. Stop making me yell like that. It's so effective. Stop it. Stop it. It hurts my throat.
Can we punch this one?
Do you see how I don't give a shit about that one?
I don't even know what these sight wounds are supposed to do.
Why are we punching it?
Oh, I'm just trying to mine it.
I
I'll
can't
kill
hit
you.
you for some reason, so that's why I'm mainly hitting you at me.
So you guys are just giving me trauma. It's ridiculous out here.
Dude, it's our job as players to give you trauma as the owner.
No.
Trevor's staff member meant to try to stop us, but he's enjoying it.
That's not true. That's impossible.
My data.
Just you're waiting to get the Infinity Stones again just to destroy the world again because you can't take the players.
You do understand that, like, that is, like, no holds barred. Like, that will catastrophically destroy the server, right?
Yes, I quite understand that.
Yeah, that'll be... Oh my god, I'm so excited.
What is this stick for?
Also,
Yeah,
you
it was in my
don't want
inventory
these.
and I didn't need it.
Never mind, Air just yoinked them.
So congratulations, you now have a Millen stick.
Wooden coin. What do you want? Okay, screw off.
Vietnam.
Okay.
Watch out!
Is it good to punch?
Alright, the center is not attuned. There he is! Jesus, run!
What?
Slayer. It's not taking tokens.
Oh, there
I
he
don't
is.
think.
There he is.
Yeah, you want to know why it's not taking tokens? Remember that one time I said Jesus run? It's because it's Jesus, and now it's time to run. Let him go. So what's he attacking you guys with?
Just like a magic missile.
Magic missile.
That's basic. So he's just a basic magic guy, right? So that's exactly what should be happening. This is normal.
Sounds like a villager.
Meh. Do we want to spend some time doing like a voice? Double kill, triple kill, killing spree, headshot. You know what I mean?
Well, you know
Like,
how much
Wait,
it would
Slayer,
have to
just
keep
change the
track of
NPC's
people.
voice lines to you screaming.
oh yeah.
Oh god. Oh,
Oh my god, because that would scale. You know what I mean? Like I'd start off cool, you know, headshot, double kill, triple kill, overkill, kill-tacular, kill-trocity, Kilimanjaro, kill-tastrophe, holy fucking shit! You know what I mean? Like when you kill 50 people with one sword swing, it's just me going, Jesus! And then it just deafens everything like a flashbang. Anyways.
Are we supposed to be getting the mana flasks? the magic crystals.
Yes.
How the fuck did you get mana flask from Magic Crystal? There was only
Flask with them.
flask? What?
Yeah, you can regenerate your mana with them. If you get 8 of them, and then you can combine them to regenerate your magic.
I don't know what a flask does. What does this thing do?
It's something that I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to have.
No, that wouldn't be that bad because you can just regen some magic.
But also, what about the arcane workbench? Like,
That he
just
said
make-
is disabled.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to craft that. Try if you can, but you shouldn't be able to craft it.
I'll try that when I get enough stuff.
Okay, so now.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Slayer.
Yep.
I would like you to see this.
Just gave him your wand. It's gonna be deleted now.
What is it?
It's chicken.
I don't know what that means.
Chicken wing.
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't know what a chicken wing is, alright?
I can't eat this, and it doesn't look like a chicken wing.
Yeah, you can. If you have, when you're low hunger, actually, that's the whole point of the wand. My whole class's wand is literally, my character is fat and fucking tanky. That's literally all I am.
Okay, hold on.
Any of you guys got the regular magic?
Doom.
We're not-
Do not move. Stop moving right now.
Yes, sir.
You stay up here and think about what you just gave me. Okay.
Ah!
Oh, look, person.
Wow, you just went straight for the death.
No, I'm Bomber. Literally the guy who, after he got his share of the treasure from Erebor, spent it all on food. And having people carry him around.
Okay. So,
He got so fat that it took 5 dwarves to carry him from the bedroom to the dining room.
I would just be like, hey man, we're not doing this anymore. If you die, you die. Actually, he would survive and he would just become thin enough to be able to get up and... Yeah.
He literally spent all his round.
So, okay, so did you guys click this anymore? Because how did it become level 3?
Nope, we haven't touched it.
Boom,
Oh, I
here's...
threw a few in.
How did you throw a few in?
why is there another?
Oh,
why
he's
is
back.
there more?
Oh,
Ah.
there's like 5!
happening?
Holy
Okay,
shit,
you're
there's
not supposed to be able to do all that, so hold on.
We be breaking shit.
Arr, we be breaking shit.
Yep,
Beat
sounds
their asses
alright.
in the corner.
Arr, we be breaking shit.
There's also another one above us. Oh, there's like more behind us also.
What the fuck?
What is this?
We're not safe anymore.
I think we're alone now.
This is like why it's always fun to be when you first set it. That's when the most shit breaks.
Yeah, that's a good time. So much fun. An evil mage lies in the altar. Defeat them. Do it, young Frodo.
Who's this fucker?
His name is Billy.
Oh my god, why are you smacking me?
Sorry, which
We need to
actually
add air
speaking
to
of,
the
I need
mining guilds.
Okay, we're gonna stop
I
streaming.
gotta also